EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the Alamo City of San Antonio, Texas. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Armadillos of San Antonio. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from San Antonio. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Stroud working out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Down the left sideline. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
And he'll be tackled at the 20.
Oh, that's the Deion Sanders. Right here. What's happening?
Look.
More snacks? Yogurt. Oh.
She tearing it up, too.
Who?
Oh,
Kylie?
and Skylar.
Skylar got home?
It's Skylar's.
It's good. Where you going? Kyle! Kyle! Here.
After a gain of 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Why Tony?
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Moore, the man in motion. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now first and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. Play action. Here's Stroud. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. DJ Moore, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe open. Opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together. Smith up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down. Well, what an exciting time here in this great city. Of course, it's no stranger to big-time sports. They've had the NBA team here, but now a relocation franchise in the NFL. And these fans, they could not be more excited for what it's going to mean for this city. It's just going to be a great source of civic pride here.
Intended for his wideout. Jaden Hicks there defensively.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
70, Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
Back to throw, Willis. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Come on, come on. 70 Rangers, Panther 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
4th down, Willis. That is caught. And they work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
Now Willis to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive. But a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Inside handoff, Smith. And he'll get about 5 here, so take this down inside the 20-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Exit 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Willis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
San Antonio, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw, here's Willis. Looking for Graham, finding him once again. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Willis to throw.
You should.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Armadillos are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Into space at the 45. Now he's free at the 35. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 55 yards. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here we go, let's go.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now a 2nd and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. Kinner here, it's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. DJ Moore, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts had 6 to their lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. The snap wasn't great, and this kick is pulled. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's Willis. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And touchdown. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Armadillos are an extra point away from drawing level. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will tie things up at 13. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And Stroud now to throw. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they run this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Play action. Stroud now. A quick throw there is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Stroud. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
4th down. Here's Stroud. He'll try to do it himself. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Off the humble.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 16-yard line.
All right.
Throwing now is Stroud. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
All right.
McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, McCaffrey. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. Stroud looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself.
You gotta pick that, Revo.
It's open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
You have to pick
So it's
that.
been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, fourth and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on fourth and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. There's a quick throw completed by Willis. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play.
Aren't you supposed to be cleaning your mouth?
He'll get all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. Another first down there.
Hold on,
This is for 25.
What an intelligent play.
I'm pretty sure G-Mon wanted you to clean your mouth.
A nice clutch play to move the chains.
I'm pretty sure G-Mon wanted you to clean your mouth.
Much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Willis looking to throw it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Intercepted.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to
Stand in!
complete.
Yes, sir. He's not that fast, but he gets the job done every time.
In the final seconds of the first
He's
half.
not that fast,
And the
but gets the
Armadillos
job
have taken
done.
the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Uh-oh, flag
Fair
comes
needs a
out
dog,
here. This is
bro.
going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Final play of the half, Stroud. He'll air this one out for Mims. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And he will be brought down.
Carl!
It will be the final play of this first half.
He tripped. Oh, that's tough. That is.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, man. I got a score there.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Rashard Smith, 65 yards. And the Armadillos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Too much speed.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now Stroud. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Oh, the RP. Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Keely Ringo picks it off. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on down.
Was our missing.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's caught at the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Back to throw, Willis. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Armadillos are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. McLaughlin for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Armadillos 34, Colts 13.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Stroud working out of the gun. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. 4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And that is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Willis will look to throw it. And he will be brought down at the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Rashard Smith, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Armadillos get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. A broken tackle on the run, and then just on the other side of midfield, they get to it. Tackled by the cornerback, Derek Stingley. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 5.
All right. 118. Outside.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Quickly into the hands of Mims. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the throw in the catch was just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and we're able to see the route develop.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 41-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. 118. Outside. Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud. And dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
All right. 18. Outside.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
18.
Stroud out of the gun here. Now he'll tuck this and run. Pass complete to Moore. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Fights loose. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Well, this game well in hand. Perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Colts get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Here we go.
Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Texans. Look the hot.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. That's caught. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rifles run, that's going to be intercepted.
Yes, baby.
They tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Play action. Here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Try it. What? Can you clean your mouth?
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And Stroud now to throw. That is caught. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. This deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
How's the slide? What? Tony. South.
Stroud. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.